Picking fights with Monktonians.
Probably Pokemon, I would think.
Picking fights with Monktonians.
Yeah.
So hopefully you had many successful battles.
So did someone give you a 5-year-old so you can make your way home?
All right. Oh, my calendar has disappeared.
I think I will take Life Giver because there's really nothing else that.
Yeah, I took Covert Operator. It's just like there's no not taking that. Especially where I'm about to shoot the queen. Surprise!
Alrighty. So here we are. This is probably our last Fallout game of 2023, because our next game
Christmas Eve
would fall on Christmas Eve. And I anticipate people might have things to do on Christmas
Plans.
and all. So this will be our last game in 2023. We'll pick back up next year. But you guys are basically almost down to the finishing line for this salvage bowl. A day or two left before you need to go in and try to cash in and see how well you scored. You've done fairly well. You found some good salvage. You found one of the 2 key items. You found the Grognak the Barbarian comic book. That is one of the key items, and you think at the very least you've found a record shop, and you're hoping that you can find the jazz album inside that would probably cement you first place. Should you manage to acquire it. If you do feel like it, you're pretty sure that you found the albino Deathclaw nest.
Yeah.
I don't have any nukes.
And we're told, and when people tried requesting the Brotherhood take care of it, we're told to kindly piss off.
Yep, the Brotherhood is very much not our problem.
Yeah, we tried to dump it on them.
Yeah. During your travels, though, you found some super mutants who you negotiated with, and they have basically gifted you their previous base, an old train station. Should you wish to set up shop there, there's a couple of useful things there, like a workbench and some beds and things of that nature. You found a badly injured individual who you managed to patch up and send it back to your camp. He is an ex-legionnaire named Bob. Indications that the Legion is in the vicinity, not super close, but closer than most civilized people would appreciate. But he promises that he has changed his ways. He is a deserter from the Legion, and is extremely grateful for the fact that you guys didn't gun him down in the street and instead patched him up and even gave him some rudimentary weapons and some food, and told him where the train station was. So he's made his way there. You've found some Brotherhood members who are searching around for a missing safe. Seems to be quite important to them. But
We'll keep an eye on it.
you guys have promised that you would keep a lookout for it just in case. And you have finally made your way to this record shop, and as you kind of peered through the grimy windows, you can see that it is swarming with Cazadors. And Boise, you did manage to kind of peek through carefully, and you did see an extremely large Cazador in the back. This huge bulbous creature, significantly larger than the other Cazador and you guys. Undoubtedly a Cazador queen. But as we pick up, you guys are currently outside, just kind of peeking through the windows. seeing what you can see. And it looks like there's maybe half a dozen or so of these nasty flying giant wasp-like creatures in the area. But they do not seem to have noticed you yet.
Well, talking about half a dozen Cazadors and a queen I can take a shot at right away.
They aren't really something you should mess with. If there's another choice.
Well, I don't know how much of a choice we got if we want to pretty much secure our win here and get that album. I think they're going to be on to us either way.
Well, yeah, I don't see you sneaking through that nest. Anyway, you're stealthy, but you ain't that quiet.
It's not the sound I'm worried about.
Too many of them.
Demon bugs like that, they get a way of smelling you, even if you don't have any smell.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't so worried about breaking the junk in there. I'd just say bomb the shit out of it and move on. But
kind of runs contrary to why we're here.
Yep.
I mean, at least it's not an albino deathclaw nest, right?
Right.
Ah, fuck, that cost me a water.
So, do you three think you can take it out?
Yeah, I got a good feeling. But I'm definitely going to focus on that queen before the kiddos.
I'm good at one at a time, but larger groups is my downfall. I'm going to be focusing on that queen. It's too bad scientist isn't here yet. I'd throw him the laser pistol that I got. Cool alien Captain Blaster.
Smith is with us. He's just being a little quiet, which is a nice change. Maybe it was being talked to about his. Maybe he was being talked to about his mad scientist routine.
I mean, I think we've all been very encouraging of his mad scientist stuff. So
No, Rebecca very much was not. Boise is like, I have a line when it comes to killing things. That line don't necessarily exist, but when it comes to doing what you're doing, there's a line.
yeah.
In the background,
I don't have a problem killing people.
Smith's just like writing on his clipboard. He's like, "Oh, I forgot to carry the 2. Now it makes sense."
But I get the feeling that once this first shot goes, the queen's going to come our way. So you have the chance to focus on it there, Arkham.
Can you hold him at the door there, Mass?
I probably can.
We can shoot over your shoulder, use that power fist, and actually do some damage this time, I hope.
Well, he did some good damage at the Super Duper Mart.
Yeah, I always do.
Except for the time you got your leg blown off.
Damn rats.
Hey, they went for his leg at the
leg
Super Duper Mart too, but we managed to, keep feeding him Raiders while he was there.
Yep.
Truth. All right. Well, I guess we're going to do this. We may as well get rid. Doc, get your shotgun ready. These are bugs. You can't feel bad about shooting some bugs.
I think
I mean-
Doc's more worried about the shit that they might pump into us.
Little bit.
Well,
More worried
we'll
about the
just
damage they'll do to you.
have to deal with that when we get there, I guess. But I could use every gun on deck at the beginning, at least for the first round.
I'm not
Everything we got.
shooting
I know.
things. I can try, but it's really not my specialty. I've got 13 shotgun shells. So I've got 13 chances to do something.
Let's just take
But I
one.
gotta be a little close. And
AKA, you're going to be in the same square as me, right at the door with Massachusetts.
sure, what could possibly go wrong?
I mean, we could take the -1 penalty and do it from the next square over.
Oh, that would
And
be a
then
terrible
fall
idea. I
back.
don't exactly have a high.
You can. Well, let me inspire you first. You're good at this, Doc. You're perfectly fine. Chris, I'm still booting up. Would you mind clicking a speech charisma roll while I talk the Doc up here?
Yeah, use that
I mean,
speech
all those-
charisma so I can shoot the queen better.
Right? I'm trying to get some AP.
Rebecca's making sure all of her armor is on properly.
So normally rally is an action that can only be taken in combat, but I'll allow you basically kind of like once per scene, just so you're not just like constantly refilling the action points, but once per scene you can give everybody the speech to kind of get them ready.
Sounds great to me. I like that. Yeah. Heck yeah. Okay, so yeah, pumping you guys all up. We can do this. You've got the physical strength. I've got the bullets. You've got the dead eye aim, and
I've got stim pack.
you're gonna fix this when shit does go sideways. But if we can hold them at the door and not let them through, aka not let them into the zone by doing zone denial, and I'm hoping Massachusetts blocking the doorway. Are all the windows shot out or something?
No, they're all like
Or is
caked over and grimy, but they're still very much just glass.
Oh. Then if we're following Fallout logic, they'll go right for the opening at the door. Because they're dumb. And we can just block them at the door, shut the door. It's break off the top half of the door and shoot them. Lock it so they can't get through.
Try and take advantage of pathing, I see.
Right?
Thankfully, the game master is better than pathing than
Then Todd Howard.
yeah.
Hey, it just works.
We love Fallout, but God, don't have an NPC follow you anywhere.
Oh, man. The number of times I have just had to send someone away so they would just get out of the goddamn door.
Oh, no, man.
Or
Why are you
anytime
following me
you're
on that
walking-
line? I clearly skirted past that nest of bad things.
or when you're walking, there was some point, I don't remember if it was in 3 or in 4, maybe New Vegas, but there was one point where I was walking through something that had lasers. Like there were laser tripwires, and I was like, you stand there. Do not.
They fucking ran off
Off
inside.
they go. It was like, why are you? And now you're getting shot up.
And it
You
wrecks
know-
the good stuff in there when it sets off all those laser tripwires.
Yeah.
That's
I was
the
like-
monument down in what the heck's that? Jamaican Beach down in
Oh
Oh,
God.
maybe that could be it.
Yeah, Jamaica.
down in the
Beach
vault there.
That might have
is
been.
the worst.
yeah.
Yeah, because it's got all the laser tripwires right in the middle
Yeah.
of it. Like you open that
It's a
door,
whole
and
lot of.
tires all the way down
Why?
the fucking hallway.
Why are you
It's
running down
baseball.
there, dumbass?
It's fine
Boom, boom,
baseball.
boom, zap, zap, boom, boom, zap.
Alrighty.
See,
Yeah,
The
there's a
difference is
reason
I
for
play
a
with
long
Dan.
time.
I'm the guy in the power armor with the radio cranked at full volume, walking through overloaded, carrying a Gatling gun. Oh, Raiders! Or loot. I'm trying something different with Arkham here.
Alrighty. So Arkham gives you guys a little speech. Everybody feels like, okay, yeah, we can do this. We can do this.
I lay down to line up my rifle. Not really. It's
And
just
an
cinematic.
I hate my computer, guys.
Mhm.
It's updating.
Oh,
Fun.
Well, every other game of mine has been shut down except for this and our Friday night game, me and Anita. And it's kind of fucking quiet. So my computer doesn't stay on a lot.
Nice shot, right in the head.
can't ask for much more than that.
Doc, you should take Shotgun Surgeon.
That is not.
The type of
That is
surgeon.
absolutely the type of
Not-
surgery you need to perform on our enemies.
Not the kind of surgeon I am.
I will re-roll it as 3 because
I am a
this
could be.
different
matters.
kind of medical technician.
And effects do have vicious because it is the sneak attack. So that is 12 piercing 3 to the head.
Almost gets through all of their armor.
Yeah.
But 11 is going to get through.
Woo.
And she is stunned. So this shot rings out, impacts with the queen. Very, very little actual damage seems to have been inflicted upon her.
Yeah, she's got a fuck ton.
But it does basically kind of knock her from where she was kind of lodged up on the wall of the back room of this record shop. Kind of knocks her onto the floor, and she kind of struggles to get to her feet because she's stunned. That kicks off combat. Boise would go first. The queen would go second, but she is stunned. That will take us to Arkham. And there is an angry buzzing sound.
The first thing I can see near the doorway that isn't one of my allies gets a bullet from my big gun. I'll take the time to aim and then fire at it.
All right.
And an even louder kaboom goes off. Because it's the biggest fucking pistol you can get in the game.
You got 2 successes, which is just enough to hit it because of the range. Ooh. 8 damage because you got 4 effects.
Damn.
Nice.
So it's going to take 6.
Where did I hit it?
You clip off one of the wings.
Oh, beautiful. That's a gorgeous picture to see. It suddenly spirals out of control and hits the ground.
And now they are all kinds of riled up. And they go next.
This is gonna hurt.
That one's going to fly to there.
Bzz.
The prone one is going to basically get to its feet, but it's no longer flying. Because it has a damaged wing. Smith's goes on 13 as well. He may as well
He
shoot.
started blasting.
And that's when he started
I
blasting.
gave him the blaster. That's what I was trying to do. I was
Oh.
hoping you would shown up before, but
Yeah, he's got a laser pistol already.
yeah, but I don't have any science to use the alien blaster because it doesn't use pistol.
Gotcha.
And he uses energy weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not an energy weapon guy.
Yeah.
Hey, other Doc, are you good with energy weapons? You should get good with energy weapons.
Yeah, I think that's his combat focus.
Yep.
I'm not
So
a slouch
do
with
we-
it either, so always good.
Oh, well, if you want a backup, then take this alien disintegrator pistol. It looks weird, and I don't know how many bullets it has. I've never fired it because I don't know how it works. I haven't figured it out yet.
So yeah, he lines up a shot, shoots one of the legs off, generates 2 action points in the process.
Nice. That'll come in handy.
Beautiful.
But Kazur is going to fly in. There's like 5 of you. Who has the lowest current luck?
I'm,
Probably me. 4.
I'm at 3 because I spent one of
Oh.
my 4.
I'm at 3 too.
Holy cow!
Yeah, I used one.
I'm not used to having more luck than 2 people.
It's like Boise has the survivor trait that he has 1 less luck than is normal because of his other starting bonuses.
Right. So I'll just roll randomly then between Boise and Mass. On a 1, it's Boise. On a 2, it's Mass.
Yikes.
It's a 1.
Zoinks!
Sorry.
Buzz, buzz.
Stop speaking to me in the language of my people.
That is going to catch Boise in the right arm.
Oh, my arm. Please don't be enough damage. Oh.
So that's 4 piercing 4.
Well, on the bright side, I still had 1, but that means I still take 3, which means the rest of it still happens.
Yeah. So there's this burning sensation through your arm as it like pulls this giant stinger out of your arm, dripping this purplish venom.
That was the last result I wanted. All effects. Oh my god.
And this one is going to come towards Mass. One is enough to hit Mass, right in the left leg.
Again.
5 damage, piercing 1.
I have left leg 4 is resistance. Does it change something because of the person?
The piercing basically reduces your armor by 1 for the hit.
Okay, so 3 armor. So 2 damage.
So 2 damage come through.
Good thing I got Barbarian this level.
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
It's literally 2 damage. That's that I got.
Yeah.
All right, there we go.
Barbarian.
Who's going to go there? Rebecca, you're up. Two of these things come buzzing in.
Oh dear.
Oh no, they're buzzing the tower.
Shit. I will try to shoot one of them. With my shotgun shell.
We've adjusted the springs on her shotgun so it sounds like a ghoul. Check, what?
I'll be using center mass.
I always appreciated in the Feng Shui game if you have a shotgun and you take slightly longer to shoot, but you the player go. Your shotgun does extra damage in the game.
It's like getting the chainsaw in Betrayal.
Yep.
I'll re-roll the 17 since Center Mass gives me a re.
You may as well.
Yeah.
Bang.
Oh, nice.
That is definitely a hit.
Cool.
Mass gonna have so much extra to crush its skull with.
Woo.
Oh.
So which one were you shooting?
I'll shoot.
The wounded one or the fresh
Roll
one?
way in. I'll shoot the wounded one since I don't think I did enough to kill one outright.
So it's going to be 8 damage, and then 3 extra hits of 4 damage.
She be vicious, and it spreads.
Yeah, that is definitely enough to like just lay waste to that poor Cazador. That will take us to Mass.
Yeah, I'll try to knock down the one we have around us. Weapon or fist.
That's right. Punch your friend.
Additional 19. Do I use a lock? Yeah, I'll use a lock for that one. Well, at least I don't have a complication.
That's right.
Yeah.
So yeah, as this thing kind of swings in and it pulls back, pulls that stinger out of your leg. Like, oh fuck, my leg again. You like bring that power fist around, slam into it. 1 is enough to hit it.
Good.
Into its leg on the left side.
Yeah.
So with AP, I can add like more dice,
Up to
more
3
damage
dice.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can spend up to 3 AP to add up to 3 dice.
Okay, I'll use 3. 3 like this, so 12 dice. Oh, that's not that. It's not that good.
That completely like you as it's like pulling out, you like reach out, you grab that leg and just like rip it off, and a good chunk of its torso comes with it. But it is still flying.
Ah, knew it.
It ain't happy, but it's still there.
Boise. Oh my god, your arm is so sore.
Oh, I got this persistent ache going on here. Oh, I'm gonna aim at the queen to shoot her in the head again. I like where she is. Since I have accurate, it does not increase my difficulty. With my sniper. Come on. Oh baby.
Oh, that is a super solid hit on that. Blows off one of the legs.
Now it's her head again because I aimed.
Oh, you aimed right. Right. She is still stunned. And then the end of your turn,
Yeah.
that is 8 poison damage to your arm. So your entire arm just goes limp.
Was my right. Okay. Because I have to put the injury in. If I'm correct. Because that is more than my 5. So Boise lines up, takes the shot, and then his arm just drops limp, and his rifle's half in his sling, half in his hand. Can't keep it upright anymore.
That would take us to the queen, but she's stunned again. Arkham. So yeah, you look over and you've seen Boise's arm go limp. A quick look, you can see like his arm is already swollen to probably like twice its normal size.
That ain't good. Well, now it's
Yeah.
when it gets to Doc's turn. Doc, patch him up quick. And I will. Ah, man, it's gonna choose between mass and.
Keep more from coming to us.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot one of the flying ones
Okay.
because it looks like I crippled that one by taking its wing out. It seems to be like barely slinking along, which I am fine with it not moving. So
It's entirely possible Mass took nothing because of his barbarian, which meant that he takes nothing.
Roll. Take aim and fire and
Perfect.
Oh, nice.
Dead on target. Right on one of the wings again.
Excellent. Since it does take us over our party AP, can I spend the excess and whatever it is to increase damage of my gun?
Oh, your weapon is accurate, and you did aim, so yes.
Okay. So I can add a couple of dice.
Yep.
Damage. How many do I get to add to that?
So accurate. As long as you aim first, you can spend up to 3 action points to add +1 damage per action point spent.
So yeah.
And you have 3 just from your hit over. So
He's got 2 because of the range.
Oh yeah, but I mean, dropping us to AP6. Oh no.
That's fine. We'll go down to AP6 so I can get the 3 damage.
Okay.
Oh. I think
Ugh.
that's more than a wing.
That is actually marginally more than its hit points.
The bug explodes.
Yeah. I mean, we've all seen those shots in Fallout where the camera kind of slows down and zooms in, follows the path of the bullet as the Kazor just gets like sprayed all over the inside of the record shop.
Oh, that's messy.
And I would like to spend 3 to take a second shot.
1 minor, 2 and 2 for the major projectile, so you can aim and shoot.
Yeah. And aim at the next one and do it again. Ah!
Oh
Good, but that's still
Yeah.
a success.
no, because your difficulty went up by 1.
Yeah, difficulty increases by 1 for the second shot.
But you do have your aim reroll to try and turn one of those into a 2.
I could do that. Reroll.
Oh,
Still a success.
yeah.
But yeah, that shot goes a little wide. You're just a little bit too fast on the draw. Goes just a tad bit wide.
That's okay. And then I pass it on to, unfortunately, the doctor and them.
Yeah.
Doc, shoot the one before it comes out here.
Oh, crap.
Wrong doc.
We need to specify between Doc and Professor.
Professor.
Okay. Professor.
Professor
Hey,
Zoidberg.
science boy. Science boy. Shoot that thing.
Professor Goulsberg.
I always see Zoidberg too. I mean,
It's on purpose. I mean, he told
Yeah.
us.
true.
2. That's actually a hit.
Yay. Oh man, it is a really nice laser gun.
6 piercing 3. I was gonna burn a hole into a Cazador, cause it to start bleeding. But the Cazadors are up as well. That one's going to come flying in. It's going to attack Smiths, since Smiths is the one that shot it.
That's unfortunately understandable.
One is enough.
Ouch.
Hit him in the left leg. His left leg only has 2 armor, so he's going to take...
Oh.
So he's going to take 3 and... some ongoing. Okay, that was that Cazador.
I like the fact you guys all crowded around me there.
That Cazador is going to use its major action to move instead of its minor action because it is prone.
Masses Cazador. Friend.
Yeah,
It's missing half its torso and its legs.
but still has a stinger that is going to jab into Mass again.
Why me again?
Because you're right there.
Because you made friends.
Because you ripped off its leg.
Yeah, it's kind of deserved at this point.
That is going to be to your torso for 5 damage, piercing 2.
So pressing 2, it removes 2 armor, I guess.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so 3 damage.
Okay, so 3 more damage.
And you're poisoned.
Get that mana barbarian.
So far, nothing to worry about.
Yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet. Okay.
That's the problem. Is yet.
Now you worry me.
That'll take us to Rebecca.
Yeah. Oof.
Boise.
Oof,
Heal
oof.
Boise.
Yeah, you guys are in rough shape.
If you heal Boise, he can shoot the queen.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
I can take care of things here if you take care of him to take care of that. It hasn't moved because of him.
to
Dunlocking
use
is a thing.
I don't have my rulebook open. To do first aid, I don't need to have a stim pack, right?
Nope, stim pack just makes it better.
Okay. But he hasn't. You have an injury though on your arm, don't
Because
you?
of the
Or you
poison,
just-
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is first aid the only way to heal an injury? Or sorry, is a stim pack the only way?
You can try to treat the injury.
Book, where's my book?
Because it's stim packs automatic. Trying to treat it means that the difficulty is 1 per injury for your target numbers, and then your HP is healing is secondary. Whereas you can like stim pack and go, okay, that's healed, but I'm giving you a full HP otherwise, or vice versa.
And the other issue Boise is facing is he got like a full dose of the venom.
Oof.
Yeah.
And actually, in Rebecca's esteemed medical opinion, if you don't do something about that poison,
I'm below half. It will take me out.
Boise is not long for this world if you don't do something about that poison.
Okay. Yeah, I could do one of them. Okay. Sorry, I'm just
That's fine.
Looking through the stim pack notes because we have a limited number of stim packs.
I have 2 on me that I can replace 1 on you with easily enough.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just my rifle was 2 hands, so there was no point in trying to draw one out and losing my aim action.
Mm.
Otherwise, it would have been like tucked into my scarf already.
All right. Let me get the list open.
Yes, at the end of Boise's turn, he's going to take another 8 poison damage.
Oof.
That's gonna hurt.
Yeah, and I got 4 persistent because it was all effects. It was brutal.
Yeah, so 8 damage per turn for 4 turns.
Yeah, like 8 will drop me at 0 right now, so.
Okay, the stim pack isn't going to do anything about the poison, though.
Nope.
Shit.
No, I think you need a
No, but
med
you can,
pack
yeah.
for that. Or not a med pack, antidote for that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which none of us have antidotes.
No, we don't. I was going to say that's the one thing we don't have.
Can you make an antidote out of we don't have a fucking chem bench.
Only, yeah, if I had a chem bench, I could at least try if I have all the ingredients. Because I have
Yeah.
chemist.
Right.
So,
How long does the poison last?
that sucks.
It does.
Boise is going to take 8 damage at the end of his turn, which drops him to 0. He'll take 8 damage on the turn after that, which will probably kill him.
Uh-huh.
Like any restore as well as that potentially treating that injury at least lets me stun it 1 more turn for you guys. And still be up, even though I'm going to lose use of my arm again and pretty much immediately.
All right, so what you doing, Rebecca?
Doing first aid with the stim pack.
Okay.
Because that, unfortunately, does seem to be the best option.
Yeah.
Okay. Crap.
All right. So intelligence and medicine, difficulty equals the number of injuries the patient has, which is currently only 1.
Not gonna have time to grab my lab coat and sling it on.
Spend an action point if you like.
How many successes did I need?
Just 1.
Oh, good. And because I have medic. Oh, sorry, I can reroll a d20
Yeah, because you have a poik.
just because I have medic. There we go. Hey, 2 10s.
Perfect.
Yeah, you're really good at this.
And because I
Don't
have
ever
healer,
forget it.
you get an extra 2 hit points from my healer perk.
All right, so it heals health points equal to your medicine rating.
Yes, so that's 6.
Plus 2, so
Actually,
8.
wait, no, because you were treating the injury.
She said first aid with the stim pack for the injury.
Okay, perfect.
So that would be, I get 6 plus 2, and then my injury's treated.
Yep.
But, which gives me, I'll survive the poison. I'll be at 0 when it finishes running its course, it looks like.
Perfect. So yeah, you basically, Rebecca very quickly kind of reaches out and kind of cuts a hole, basically through the stinger hole, and the poison that's causing your arm to be all swollen starts to ooze out. You get some functionality back in it, but it's it's going to be
You're
bad
in
if it gets hit again. All right. That will take us to mass.
So we have
Oh,
one there already.
there is actually a check for it under persistent.
Yep.
That's a major action, and it's a 4 challenge because that was how many effects were rolled. But anyway, mass is up.
Yeah, mass is up. So yeah, you could use your major action to try to shake off the poison. The difficulty for you is only 2 because that's how many effects I got on the last hit. Persistent doesn't add. It's just you take whichever one is the most recent.
Okay, and that will be my action.
That is your action.
Okay, I guess I'll.
You could spend 2 AP afterwards, depending on your situation, to make another major action. But that's a +1 difficulty.
I'll first hit the one that is injured and almost dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I can't go around stinging anybody else.
Yeah, kinda. That's the goal here.
Nice.
Well, yeah, that is a solid. That's 3 action points generated.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I won't add any damage dice because it's already.
Take 1. Just take 1.
Yeah, okay, I'll take 1. You're right.
Okay.
Roll 10 dice. Oh, yeah, it's dead.
Oh, jeez. Oh my god.
That one's dead.
You take the 1 just in case, and that's enough for the dice to go, yeah, okay, I see what
Yeah.
you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you can feel like your leg is about to. Actually, no. Now it's your torso mainly where the poison is situated. You just reach out, grab that Cazador, and kind of like Hulk with Loki in the Avengers.
Yeah, kinda.
Puny Cazador.
And yeah, it's 2 action points for
A second major action.
second major, right? To shake off the poison, right?
Correct.
Yeah, okay, I'll try to do that. So what do I roll?
The skill is up to the game master. In this case, I'd say endurance and survival.
Sure. Yeah, that's one of my best skill that I have.
Difficulty is 3 though.
Damn it. But I cannot use action points to add a dice.
You
No,
sure
you can.
Absolutely can.
Okay, so we're at 3. So how much does it cost to add the dice?
1 for 1, all 3 for 2.
Okay. I'll add 1. Yeah, use another 1 for 3 dice total. Oh, what the?
That'd be 3 luck to re-roll all of them.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, it is a 1 at a time, so there's a chance if one of those is a 2, you can stop yourself early, but you'd still be running low on luck.
Yeah, I'm already at 2, so
Yeah.
No, that's
Ouch.
it for me. I mean, I used all my luck on my damage dice.
Yeah, apparently. Apparently the exertion causes that poison to just pump through, and you start to cough up a little bit of blood. That's 5 points of damage, poison damage.
Okay, so those are like not reduced by anything.
You do not have any poison reduction.
Nope. You're right.
So that is an injury to your torso.
Okay.
So that means at the end of every turn, you're going to take 2 dice worth of damage.
That hurts.
Mm-hmm.
Boise.
Well, I will take aim at the Castor Queen's head and take my shot while I have the capability to do so.
Oh, very nice.
I'll re-roll the 18 because of the aim. Because extra AP is always nice.
There you go.
That's like a nice restoration to that pool. Take one of those. damage because I'm gonna actually want to try. I'll reroll 3 of those with one of my points of luck because I hate myself. Yay!
As long as you've got a reason, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, 11 piercing 3 to the head is enough to at least hopefully keep it stun locked.
keeping her stunned.
And then
Yeah, like every time she starts to move, you with a great deal of exertion, you bring that rifle up.
and I need 4 successes, don't I?
You do
Because I don't get the increased difficulty, thank goodness. But I had more target number.
It's not that you need 4. Yeah, the difficulty would be 4 plus 1 for the second action.
But I have action boy, so I don't lose, so I don't go up +1.
So yeah, so you still need 4.
Yeah, that's survival and endurance.
Yeah.
I'll take the shot. And I will take, unlike mass, I'll take 2 dice. Because it pays off!
Oh. Perfect. So yeah, so you can look down at that cut that Rebecca made in your arm that's like just oozing poison. You kind of like grit your teeth and you like lean against the window frame, putting a ton of pressure on it and just forcing all of that venom out of your arm.
Ah!
That would take us to the Queen. The Queen is stunned. That will take us to Arkham.
I had to get my wife from work, so you're gonna have to roll the dice for me, Chris. But I will take aim at one of the injured ones that is provoking my friends here, and again fire my 44 into it.
Do you want to shoot the one that's prone and is easier to hit, or the one that is still flying around?
The one that is still flying around, and I will take an aim action for that.
Gotcha.
My gun is accurate.
Ooh, double 4s right in the torso.
Beautiful.
Good job.
Okay, I will take 3 dice for damage. Or 3 AP for adding dice for damage. Leaving 1 open. Yeah, I think we should have at least 1 left over afterwards, right?
Yeah.
What's the damage say?
Just 1 second here, because for some reason, if I try to add additional, it's trying to take it from your ammo. I'll do this the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, I noticed that last time.
Yeah.
It took 3 bullets off. I was going to ask you about that after the fight, because it's weird. And that was a lot of ammo that came off my sheet for 1 shot with a single shotgun.
Yeah, I think it's the way, like, if you put in additional dice, it just assumes that it's because you're using the fire rate. So, just something for us to keep in mind. But that's a total of 16 damage, which is more than enough to blow that thing away.
Yay! Excellent. And then I will pass it along to the good professor. The mad professor.
Oh, a complication on his laser, but also a hit. Oh, very, very shitty damage. fires off a couple of shots. His gun is like overheating. His damage is going to be reduced until he has a chance to fix it. But since he did in fact hit it, that still keeps the Cazador's attention on him. Oh. Right in his arm. Ooh, more poison. Not enough for an injury. Poor professor is not looking good. That'll take us to Rebecca.
Yeah, the professor is my next target, I think. Oof. But he hasn't been stung, right?
Yes, he has. Twice.
Oh, shit! Damn it. Okay, fuck. I will use our other stim pack on him.
Okay. He doesn't actually have any injuries on him. He's just like kind of like a swollen leg and a swollen arm.
Yeah, but I think he's gonna need that extra 4 hit points.
Right. That'll give you 3 action points. Difficulty 0.
Yep. So he gets 6 from healer. Sorry, he gets 8 from the combination of healer and medicine. And then he gets, 4 from the stim pack?
Okay. And you have like 2 action points if you want to completely heal him up to full.
Oh. Pardon me. Yeah, if we've got more than enough AP, so sure. I will use the extra.
Okay, perfect. All right. Anything else from Rebecca?
No. I am just doing healing and healing.
A bang up job of it. Too.
Trying. Thank you. Trying to keep an eye on that Cazador and hoping that I'm not next. But that's it. Stop getting stung!
Right.
There we go. There's my pep talk.
That will take us to Mass.
Shit, I never thought of it that easily.
So we still have one
That was almost
Cazador.
Yeah, you can kill that last Cazador for us if you like.
7 AP. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll reverse my action, so I'll try to shake off the poison from my torso first.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, because that Cazador is on the ground. It had its wing shut off, so it's technically prone, so the difficulty to hit it is 1 less.
Oh my god, it's a 0 punch for you.
So, yeah, but the second action, it will be like a normal one.
So it'll be a 1 punch, yeah.
Yeah.
You'll be a 1 punch man.
Survival endurance, like usual.
Survival endurance.
Oh, good.
You want to take AP for dice?
No, because it's the 1 difficulty, right? And I'm supposed to be kind of... It's one of my best skills, so I shouldn't have any problems rolling that. Yeah, 1 success. It's the one I need.
Perfect. So yeah, so you finally rid yourself of the poison. You still got you're still kind of coughing up blood from the damage that it's already done.
Yeah.
Because you've still got the injury to your torso, but the poison, which was a big threat, is done.
Good. So
Crush Cazador Prime.
yeah, 2 AP, I guess.
Yep.
For the next cast of the war, I'll
Okay.
just far fist that bitch.
One is enough to hit it.
Yeah, and I use just 1 AP for the dice. Maybe they'll do like the other time. Yeah,
Oh,
like the other
Pretty
time.
good, yeah.
jeez.
So, like I said, for your attack, 1
I
extra
don't know.
AP is enough for the intent to sell.
Yeah. I don't need to add more than 1. It's just the 1. You know.
Just enough for the dice to go, he means it.
And then at the end of your turn, you take another point of damage as you like cough up some blood.
Okay. Just 1. That's good. Oops.
Boise, you're up.
I don't feel the best, but I feel a lot better.
Come on, man, you got this.
Yep, time
That bolt in that queen's head.
to take my aim at the head, take another shot. Inhale, kill, exhale. Inhale, kill, exhale. Jeez, I didn't even have to actually pick my target, but if I have it, I may as well.
Yeah. You do have 1 action point over the 7 max.
Yeah, so I will take that one and 2 more to max out my dice.
Okay.
Oof. Well, here goes the last 2 of them. Because it matters.
She is still twitching.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
At the rate I'm going, I'll kill her from head injuries before I actually kill her. You know what? I'll take another shot.
Okay.
Well, I can walk up into the next zone on my action and then spend an AP for another minor. Right? To take aim?
Yes, you can. Yep.
Yeah, so-
yeah, that'll hit. Generate 2 action points in the process.
Beautiful.
Ugh. I'm not spending on not doing any damage. Oh no, I think I'd still do a little, but it's like 2, if that.
Yeah, just because of the piercing.
Yeah.
Her turn.
Stunned, but last one left alive. Pissed off.
So she will actually spend an action point to get a second minor action.
Not enjoying being up at prime target range, I see.
So she does fly very clumsily out of that back room, and as she emerges, you see the size of her, and she's got to be like a good 10 feet from her proboscis to her stinger.
Oh.
Like her wingspan's probably about 5 feet. Like she's taking up a good portion of this record store. And that, unfortunately, that's stuff for her because of the damn stun lock.
Yeah.
That will take us to Arkham.
Okay, Arkham will look at Mass and everybody else who's not injured. Follow me. Move up into the next zone.
Right into her grill.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because reduce all of my penalties to
Yep.
nothing, right?
Yep.
And then I shoot her with the pistol. So I should actually have 2 more of those. No!
That will get you an action point in the process.
Oh, right, and I forgot to spend the action point to aim.
Okay.
I said it was doing that.
You did.
yeah.
You did. Yep.
Doing that.
So yeah. So -1 +1 still at 4.
Beautiful, and it's close quarters, reliable. I'm going to spend 3 action points on damage.
Okay. So just roll your normal damage, and I can roll the extra 3. That way, it won't come off your ammo.
Nice.
So that's going to be 11.
15.
That's 12.
Vicious. Blah! And then, yeah, I strongly encourage everybody else to move up and get a hit in so that we can stop it before it kills anybody.
That is enough to basically clip one of her wings.
Oh, she is gonna be so unhappy.
Smith looks at you as you go running up there with a somewhat quizzical look on his face. And then he will aim and shoot from where he is. Thank you very much.
Not only do I want to continue to live forever, but I
But
can
I'm going
examine
to
it
because
later. Oh, see,
right? Ah, he deserved that for not running up.
oh,
Oh.
it was meant
Deserved
to.
that for not running up.
That sucks.
That was meant to be. That's
Yeah.
that's what that was.
Yeah. Oh, that's intense.
Yeah, screw that. What?
All right. Somebody roll me a d4. Because I do actually have like a small little like weapon complication thing. 2. Overheated. Weapons components heat up from the strain of firing and suffer. Oh, he takes 2 energy damage to whatever arm is holding the weapon. And he can't fire next turn.
Oh, that sucks.
Ooh.
Oh, he does have some energy resistance.
Hot hand.
Oh, damn. That will take us to Rebecca. You're muted.
Sorry. No one's bleeding out right now.
Mass right beside you is coughing up blood.
Yeah, I have an injury on my torso again. Sorry.
Damn it.
It is the injury, not poison, thankfully.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna need to stim pack him, Doc.
No, just treat injury.
Yeah, just treat injury on him if he's not that bad. Because I'm out of stim packs. Unless I use the super stim pack, and that would kind of suck.
Yeah.
If we don't have to use it yet, I'd rather save it until someone is like on the verge of death.
Why don't you just pump him full of
So-
jet then and send him on his way?
Oh
Yeah.
God! What kind of monster do you think I am?
Best kind.
I
You're
will.
our
attempt-
doctor.
I will treat his injury.
Okay.
Can I do that out of?
Yeah, major action for first aid.
Okay. I just wanted to double check about
It's
being
one of
in
the- it's
combat
one
or
of
out
the
of
options.
combat. Alrighty, so healer, medic.
Oh, nice.
Oh, there we go.
All right, generates 3 action points in the process,
That's good because that brings us up to full.
and it
No,
does,
brought us up to 4 from 1.
Oh, okay.
Someone went
Sorry, you were
shooting.
saying, Chris.
so that does treat his injury.
Good. Does he also get the hit points from?
Sorry, does he get the hit points from?
Oh, from my healer.
No, that's only if you're giving him hit points.
Okay.
But you can give him, you can spend action points to give him hit points.
Don't we? Question for later. Sorry. Spend at least one of them to get him a hit point.
I'll spend 2. That still lets somebody get an extra die.
Okay, 2 spent to give him the 2 hit points.
Yep.
Oh,
Thanks, Doc.
Stop getting stung.
no longer coughing up blood. Mass, you're up.
I'll join. I guess I'll join the guys against that bitch queen.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And she is technically prone since Arkham shot her wing off. So
Sweet.
Get,
So-
get up in her grill and punch her down.
Yep. Just roll
Come
for
on, buddy.
generating 40 AP maybe.
Nice.
Yep, 40 AP.
Okay.
And use 3 of them for the most damage. No, I you know
So
what?
that's fine. Use 3 of them for your damage. That gives
No,
at least
I know.
you 1 for a die.
No, I'm just gonna use 1 because that's
that's the
Wait,
magic
alright.
number.
that's trick. You see,
Oh, it's figured us out.
it's not that bad.
Yeah, it's still good damage.
It's still good damage.
It's freaking vicious.
That takes out another one of her wings.
Bitch can't fly anymore. Since it's prone, you know what? I think I'm gonna repeat that. It's +1, but it's
Go
prone.
for
so-
it.
Yeah, I'm gonna use 2 AP and punch him again.
Okay.
19. God damn it.
Ooh.
Gonna need to use 1 luck to reroll that just to make sure.
You don't punch your own kneecap off at the same time.
Look at that!
Nice.
More AP. And I'm gonna again use 1 AP because it's my
Yeah.
lucky number. I guess I don't know.
So
Yeah.
back down to 3.
Yep, not too bad. 12 damage.
Very nice.
Rip off another wing. So yeah, like of the 4 wings that the Cazador normally have, like the 2 pairs, she has 1 wing total left.
She's a 1-winged queen.
That will take us to Boise.
Guess I'll line up
Fingers
a shot.
Um,
Finn to hit her in the face.
So the difficulty is it goes up by 1 because she's prone, and it goes up by 1 because of the range. So difficulty is 3.
Yep.
That's enough to hit.
Usually is.
Directly in the head this time. That's a beautiful shot.
She is miraculously still putting up a bit of a fight.
Fine.
Care to repeat it?
One more time.
Hot damn.
Right, that'll be enough to finish her off.
It's like, don't you dare
Uh,
challenge me.
With the final shot, the Cazador Queen drops. The poison will run its course on Smith before Rebecca gets to go again. But badly wounded, people with like swollen limbs, and but you guys are victorious.
It ain't our prettiest showing, but it was a successful showing.
Yeah, so the record station is here, and there are a bunch of Cazadors all over the place.
Yep. Well, first thing I do is I reach into my kit pack to give the doc a stim pack back.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
I was down to nothing there for a minute. It's definitely something we should try to invest in, though, is finding a chem bench.
Yeah.
Well,
I think that'll be like the first thing we whip together if we actually settle in that train station or somewhere else.
Here.
Let's toss the
I
place.
only have one stim pack left on myself.
I've only got one to treat the lot of you. And I think there's if I go digging through here, there's a diluted one. And there's 3 super stim packs, but I've only got 1 diffuser.
It's fine. I mean, Smiths can take a munch, take some time off his feet.
I mean, if we could find a little pool of radiation, that would help him and me. But
I mean, I'm pretty sure this was our, unless we ran into something randomly on the way back, I'm pretty sure this was our last planned stop before turning around.
I think so.
Well, there was that radio antenna, but...
We'll see if we can find the record here first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was entirely based on if the record wasn't here.
So we all,
Toss the place.
yeah, we ripped this place apart, searching it from top to bottom, taking anything of value.
Okay. Perception and survival.
I will take a strong lead there.
I will assist.
I mean, everyone can assist, but
Yeah,
it's just
everybody.
more about who determining who.
Yeah. I'll assist.
3.
Some good assistance so far.
Sorry to break that streak.
That's Smith's fault. You're so worried about him.
I rolled 2 1s last night in Star Trek, so I
Yeah.
can't complain about my dice, but
Yeah, I can. I'm not some green-blooded goblin.
Trying to find my note where I wrote down what's actually in this place. Right. So
I'm
I'll
really
get-
hoping a record.
so it's
We'll see.
The soundtrack to heavy metal, if it was done entirely with jazz, because we never reached heavy metal.
Ah, Jesus. What a horrible idea. God.
The Blue Oyster Diners.
so just so you guys know, you do have 2 extra action points if you wanna spend them for stuff that's on the table.
Generally, that's good.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Can I get ammo for my 44?
There is no ammo in the record shop.
I was going to say, it
Damn it.
depends on what the pools are, which he hasn't told us.
So there is food, beverage, junk, and oddity.
I'll
Well, we
spend one
still-
on an oddity. At least.
We definitely won't.
And during your searching, before we get to the random rolls, as you're searching around, you do find, kind of like flipping through the records, you do find a copy of the album you're looking for.
Nice.
I know I have written down someplace, but I can't find it.
It's also on our loot list. Let me get it open.
Oh, perfect.
Check mark beside
Bird and
that
Diz.
one.
Bird and Diz.
Oh, perfect. So yeah, so it's basically it's Charlie Parker and Dizzy Gillespie. So if you're a music aficionado, you know that's just going to be an awesome album.
Yeah.
So yes, that is there. It's still in like it's kind of plastic coating, like the record the sleeve
Oh,
that the
wow.
record jacket is in. It's still in really good condition. You also find kind of buried under a stack of like the in Fallout terms, what are the burned books. Just buried under a stack, looks like one of the shelves kind of collapsed. There are a pair of legs. The rest of the body is underneath the bookcase, but the leg portion at the very least looks like it's wearing a hazmat suit.
Oh. A second hazmat suit's not a bad idea to try and dig out.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys really need one.
And as you kind of like dig out the body and kind of pull it, the body, like the upper part it's not really smushed because I mean there's a bunch of books. It looks like it's more the fact that the hazmat suit doesn't actually protect you from Cazador stingers.
Yeah.
There's a couple of holes in it. You know, like some duct tape will fix that up. But they're also wearing a gas mask.
Oh.
That's a plus.
Damn.
And a weapon that you guys haven't seen before. It looks almost like a shotgun, but it has like a kind of like a rotating barrel like a Tommy gun does, or like I guess a rotating magazine like a Tommy gun does. And it seems to hold like 5. They look almost like canisters, probably about the size of a normal person's fist. Actually, probably about the size of a soup can.
Oh my god.
I know what it is.
Yeah.
It's a grenade launcher. Anybody have heavy weapons?
Mass does.
What is that?
And you can make actually intelligence
Big guns.
and science.
I'm stupid, so
I'm average intelligence with no science. I ain't gonna figure it out.
Yeah, I'm
Roll a
slightly
doc,
below
roll a
average
professor.
intelligence.
Someone figure out the grenade launcher. That's
So-
probably equipped with gas grenades, which is part of the reason for the roll. I thought I had them with the knockout gas grenades, and then the Cazadors bit me to death.
Stupid creatures that are immune to
Thank you.
poison.
Right?
So yeah, Rebecca, I feel like you can roll intelligence plus science.
Yes. I will whip on my lab coat before I do that,
Smart. Smart.
just so I feel smarter.
Figure that's probably what you did as we were settling in, and I tossed you the kit.
Yeah.
It's like, I might need this.
I'm
Smiths might stub a toe on something, catch like wood poisoning.
I need my emotional comfort lab coat.
My emotional support lab coat.
That's right. See, I do need it. I would very
My
much
emotional support
like to
pistol.
re-roll that 17.
Yeah.
That's better.
So Rebecca, you kind of like looking at this, and you've seen these a long time ago.
What the heck is this?
They were used by police forces to quiet down rioters.
Holy shit! Oh,
They fire some sort of irritant gas.
crap! I was really hoping that we had run out of these things by now.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not a weapon exactly. It is, but it's non-lethal. Irritating. It'll
that
make
would
your
be
eyes
accurate.
water and your nose run and your mouth pucker out your asshole.
Yeah.
But it's
By the-
not. Oh wait, I shouldn't. Yeah, I shouldn't probably joke about that kind of thing. There are probably something out there that'll actually do that.
Other than that, that sounds kind of more like your what you would like to see us carrying around instead of these big kill everything weapons.
I mean, yeah, against people, I guess. I'd really prefer that no one needed weapons at all, but Deathclaws have a different opinion on that.
We'll get a diplomatic vote on that with the Deathclaw community.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll be really in favor. But yeah, so
The
this is
Deathclaws
a
vote in
non-lethal.
favor.
It's like a grenade
Okay.
if it shot out 10,000 farts at once.
That can be dangerous. I mean,
And
we smelt the guy we
incredibly
saved.
disgusting.
we smelt
it's
the guy we
horrific.
saved.
Yeah. So, be careful. Don't accidentally set it off in your backpack or put it under your pillow.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a bad idea.
That is definitely using the heavy weapon skill, right, Chris?
Uses big guns.
Big guns is the heavy weapon skill.
Okay.
But yes, it is a tear gas launcher.
Yeah, Mass, you should fire that before you go into places.
I mean,
Mess
only
anybody up
I
with that.
have a gas mask too.
Yeah,
I
give
mean,
you the
that
gas mask,
yeah, that'll protect you from it.
right? Like 10 out of 10. You wear the gas mask, you fire the gun in, run in, punch everything afterwards. That seems like your jam.
So just so you guys are aware, the tear gas it has blast, inaccurate, and two-handed. So it hits an entire zone as opposed to an individual target.
Yep.
It is medium range. It does damages 4, but it is poison damage. It also has persistent, spread, and stun. And there are 5 rounds in it. I suppose I can do this. I can just actually post it to Foundry.
Yeah.
So yeah, and it does look like perhaps this fool's plan was to gas the area. Come on in. It looks like he has protection from the gas, but he severely underestimated or overestimated, I guess, the effect that this would have on the Cazadors.
Yeah. I'll take them out with poison damage. Yeah.
The more you know. Other than that, though, you guys can certainly toss the place if you'd like.
Yep.
So you do have 2 action points above and beyond the pool max. One of them you want to spend on oddities. You can spend up to 2 on oddities, and then up to 3 on food, up to 1 on beverage, up to 2 on junk.
Two on oddies, 3 on food, 2 on bev,
Up to 1 on beverages, because there are some
1 on bev?
beverages for free.
and 1 junk.
Well, we definitely wanted to do 2 oddities because that's
Yeah.
the AP we were over, and then there's 7 AP remaining. So
Yeah, let's just buy all the pools. Leave us
Yeah.
with 2 in the pool.
exactly, fill everything out.
All right, perfect.
give us some really cool loot this time around.
And then there's also the Cazadors that can be
Yeah.
harvested.
Yeah, I'll roll for that last.
Right. So there's 3 rolls in total on the food table. Somebody wants to roll 2d20 3 times.
I'm doing the loot recording if someone wants to get that.
Go right ahead, Mass.
Can do. 2d20, right?
2d20 3 times.
1. Finish the second. And finish the third.
So you do find some mut fruit, some Dandy Boy apples, and a sweet roll.
Mm,
Good old
tasty,
sweet rolls.
tasty.
What's wrong, little boy?
I'm gonna steal your sweet roll if you keep saying that.
Someone take your sweet roll.
You get 3 rolls on beverages. 2d20.
Rebecca,
What?
your turn.
Oh, you don't want me rolling shit. How many
Hey,
dice?
I'm not at my computer.
Oh yeah.
2d20.
Okay, that's fair.
2d20 3 times.
Okay. There's the first one. 2 6s.
Some
12.
some bourbon.
Mm,
Of course, there's bourbon in a place that had a jazz record.
Of course.
Of course there is.
Ah.
29.
Some Brahmin milk.
Oh, well, fuck.
Were we here before?
I don't remember leaving any here, but. And 36.
Some moonshine.
Oh, that's good for cleaning things.
I would allow moonshine to be used as the antiseptic.
fluid?
As no, but because some of the things that you can craft require antiseptic, and antiseptic isn't on any of the loot lists. I would allow moonshine to be used in place of antiseptic.
Nice.
Being
I
such
would
a high
greatly
proof.
appreciate that. Yeah.
Make sure to mark that down on the loot sheet, guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna add the note after moonshine. Antiseptic.
Yeah. Because that'll stop us from selling it.
We had one already, so I didn't think it was on our normally sell list.
Right, and then 2 rolls on the oddity table, which is 3d20.
Ooh.
Your turn, B.
$40 and $45.
You find a lantern.
Of course, we find another lantern.
Useful.
And a package of 10 bobby pins.
Oh. That just slightly below doubles our bobby pin count.
Yeah. Yeah.
How many did you just find?
10.
Ooh.
We went from 11 to 21.
And you find 70 junk.
That brings us to
Excellent.
junk.
Which of course can be broken down at a bench into materials for construction. But since you don't have Janus, you guys may want to decide, because every piece of junk weighs 2, so that's 140 pounds worth of crap.
I'm strong. I can probably take this all.
I mean,
I'm
it's
not.
fitting that this was like our turnaround point, so we can load ourselves for bear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Because
make sure.
if the record wasn't here, we were going after the radio tower. But the
Yeah.
record was here, so there's no need to go after the radio tower. Except for curiosity.
But we can come back for that outside the salvage bowl.
Yeah. 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 Well, since we're all loaded, high heavens, and it's a couple-day journey back through this ruinous hell, shall we?
Yep.
And as you look outside, the sun is on its way down. You realize you've probably got about 2 hours of daylight left before it starts getting dark.
Yeah, we should definitely book it.
Yeah.
Can
we
we
don't
take
have
a
enough time
different
to make it back to the
direction?
train yard, but we can at least get to the outskirts of this section of town and hole up somewhere further away from the albino.
Mm.
Yeah. I was going to say, can we take a different direction than the albino?
Well, yeah.
I don't care if we march
going
through the
back towards
night.
going back towards the train yard or town, I think is a different direction at this point.
And are you guys butchering the cazadors or leaving them?
Yeah, I was going to roll the butcher check.
Do you really want to carry fresh meat with the albino around?
No, but I can throw some of it down the other way.
Truth. Hope it works as bait.
Yeah. Is that standard survival check, endured survival?
Yes, it is.
I'll take one to make it a 3. Because the other things is sometimes poisonous bugs also have antiseptic.
And poison.
So you get 5 pieces of stingwing meat.
Nice.
There are no wings left here. Come on, let's be real.
It's the name of the meat.
Just
Calm
the
down.
sting.
Plus, you can get 1 more for every action point you wish to spend.
Hmm.
And you also get 3 common material, basically like bone and tooth and...
I'll buy 3 more, but for the express purpose of like between the hides and that, leaving it so that if the albino comes our way, it goes a different way, like sticks around here.
Gotcha.
So 3 that's not going into our loot pool, but is bought, just to keep
Okay.
it from following us home.
To throw things off your scent.
Yeah. Throw it towards the general direction that the Brotherhood camp is.
And if,
I mean,
sorry, go ahead.
I'm not opposed to that idea.
That's what
Two
as
birds, one
everyone's thinking about it,
stone.
that's what Boise's already doing, like dragging the corpses partially in that direction, throwing some meat further down the roads that way.
Well, I'm game. It's already done, it looks like. Oh, man. Wouldn't that just be a interesting sight to come upon?
So you guys kind of pick through everything, gather up all of your crap, load mass down with all of the clipboards and coffee cups and ashtrays and everything you can find.
It's not Fallout if at least one companion's not fully loaded.
That's right.
Mhm.
Managed to get a couple of nice fillets out of the cazadors. You don't find any useful like venom sacs or anything like that. Possibly it could be just it's just a little bit leery about perhaps coming in contact with it accidentally.
Too many open wounds still on the body.
Too many open wounds. It's like, yeah. I mean, at least you got some moonshine that you can sterilize with afterwards.
B, did you put the junk in the loot sheet?
Yeah.
Or okay.
And we book her tea.
Perfect. All right. So yeah, so you guys are you headed towards any place in particular, or just heading away from here?
Pretty sure we need to head toward where we need to turn this stuff in.
I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
Since we got 2 of the non-items.
Yeah, so towards Oroville Junction.
Okay. So yeah, so you start making your way in there before it starts to get to the point where it's basically it's dangerous to travel.
Yeah.
It's just way too dark. I mean, you guys do have lanterns, but
I'd rather just hole up once it gets dark.
yeah. And as it starts to become darker and darker, still enough light for you to find a place to camp. But you can hear in the distance like a howl. It doesn't sound like a death claw to anybody that's spent any time at all in the wilds. It sounds more canine, but quickly joined by several others.
Oh, there's a pack. Well, let's get into to as intact a building ruin as we can with like an upstairs area we can hole up in.
Yeah, a place we can get off the ground and away from these.
Switch my night vision on my rifle.
And whoever is looking for a camping site can give me a perception and survival.
Can do.
Yeah, I'm still working on my stats and skills.
So you do find like a little. It looks like at one point in time it might have been like a bodega sort of thing.
Okay.
Or I guess like just a convenience store since you're not in New York. But it looks like it's been basically kind of cleared out, and there's like a little makeshift a burn mark indicates where there might have been a campfire at one point. There's still kind of like half rusted through like little like an arm you would use to move a pot over the fire sort of thing, like indications that somebody in the past has used this as a camp, but it is currently vacant.
That's a fairly good sign for usability. All right, it might not be home, but it's home for now. Let's settle in and get our night out of the way.
Let's take watches.
Yeah. Probably be a good idea.
I'll take mid-watch.
Okay.
Between the night vision on this and the fact that I'll blend in a bit better.
I'll take the first watch. I'm pretty stealthy and I'm wearing shadowed leather, so.
I can get up first thing in the morning.
So you and Mass to finish this off then, just because don't want to leave you without.
Yeah, probably
Backup.
best good idea to have backup for me. Yeah.
So 3 watches through the night?
Yeah.
All right. So 3 watches. Who was on first watch?
Arkham.
All right.
Me.
Arkham, you're taking your watch. Gunfire off in the distance. See hear an explosion. What looks like some fireworks going off. Kind of like a real 4th of like a 4th of July sort of thing.
About how far off is that?
Oh, like many blocks.
Okay, so yeah, not enough that I could see what's actually going on, but like you can hear the gunfire. Like, is there energy weapon fire at all?
You do
Or
hear some in the distance. It's not close enough that you can see or anything. It's just things that are kind of going on in the general background.
Okay.
Just that low intensity air thump of the energy weapon of pajonk.
Yep. When I would recognize it too, having spent time around the professor. You know, the fact that that's his primary weapon, right? Okay, so yeah, there's something cool going on over there, but it's not affecting us. I won't wake anybody up, but I'll keep my eyes open. If it gets any closer, then I'll wake them.
And then you kind of like tune that out. It becomes kind of like background noise.
Life in the wastelands.
Yeah. I suppose I can put on some. Turn off the ominous music.
The combat music.
Turn off the combat music. Because you guys do have a radio. I don't know if that's less ominous. But yeah, you kind of, tune out the noise of the neighborhood, as it were. And two things kind of catch your attention. One is a very staticky, broken up voice that's penetrating through the radio broadcast. Like it's not quite on the right frequency. Far too garbled to make anything out. And the other thing that you hear is what sounds almost like jaunty, like old timey, like Broadway show music. Very faint, but getting louder.
Kill it with fire.
I will wake the doc and the professor. Here, you two make this out. And then I'm going to try and see what that is that's making that sound. Turn off the lights and...
A record?
No, I give you my radio.
For the staticky message.
Somebody else is playing the record. Okay.
Yeah, listen, it sounds like someone's trying to talk, but it ain't quite right. It's too staticky, like it, and wrong.
I'll see.
Maybe if you fiddle about.
Yeah, I'll wiggle things around a bit.
Meanwhile, from out on the street, hello, my honey, hello, my baby, hello, my ragtime gal.
And then,
Yeah, sorry.
yeah, I'll nudge Boise because he's the next watch anyway, and like this is pretty late in my watch that this is happening. Hey.
Yeah.
There's something approaching. Broadcasting loud music. I can't quite get a fix on it, but it's getting closer and closer.
Is our way up to the roof here? or what's left of the roof, or a deck / patio, balcony.
Yeah, you can easily get up onto like the second story at the very least.
Okay. Basically the place I can lay down and use my rifle to scan up and down the street for the show tunes. Or something else in case that's a distraction. Not saying Boise's paranoid, but
Right.
He's a survivor from a recon unit.
So, as you guys are looking for what's making the doors, and it's getting louder and louder, and you see kind of gradually approaching a little iBot.
Oh, God.
Basically just floating along, playing these little jaunty tunes. Both of you give me, let's call this intelligence and speech rolls.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. Apparently I'm trying to infiltrate somewhere.
Right. So both of you, kind of like, the tune is jaunty, the tempo is jaunty. And you're kind of bopping your head.
Oh, God, it's pomp and circumstance. And
then you realize that it sound. I mean, it's been a long time since you've heard this style of music, and there's something just a little bit off. Like it doesn't sound happy, even though the tempo is upbeat. Boise, for some reason, it's like a jaunty show tune. It's like a Disney tune done in a minor key.
Oh, God.
It's just like, it's slightly discordant. And as it gets closer and you can hear it a little bit better, it definitely sounds a little bit off. And both of you kind of like stop bobbing your heads along to the music.
Get a bad feeling about that music.
Well, can you target its central processor?
I can try. Try and line up a shot on it there.
All right.
Oh, a second here.
Well, we're in a new scene, so I'll try and inspire you first.
Well, as you're doing that, you see me take out a vial. And I'm going to take some Calmex.
Yeah, I'm going to try and talk him up. He already knows how good he is. You know how good you are. We all know how good you are at long distance shots. This ain't nothing. Look how you shot that queen down.
Be charisma and speech for that. There we go.
Now line up a shot on that central processing unit. Aiming, firing.
Feel free to take a extra dice.
Oh, absolutely going to.
I mean, I don't know what the DC is, so.
I'll take 2 extra dice just because.
It'd be DC.
A DC, it doesn't really matter anymore.
Yeah.
You hit it.
It was difficulty 2.
Wow! Refill the pool there.
Well, sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
So this shot rings out.
3 for that. So I'll roll the base, and then you know what? I'll just throw it all in and just give myself back the goddamn ammo. between the Comex and the shot being a surprise attack, and
that is enough to. It's an eye.
yeah, 14 piercing 4. Yeah,
It collapses to the ground.
Cover me. I'm
okay.
gonna sneak out and go meet the body.
There's not a ton of body left. But it is definitely an Eyebot. It looks like it was just going about its business. Somebody went and shot it. But it does have kind of like on the bottom the basically the like the owners, electronic devices always have like that sticker.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it is it appears to be owned and operated by Dunwich Borers LLC.
Oh God.
Ah, good. I prevented us from going mad from hearing it and carrying around us.
I would like to go and check that place out after this.
I'll pick up your new scrap friend, and it's only an eyebrow.
Says Arkham hanging out with Massachusetts.
But amongst the wreckage are what looks like basically like a spool of tickets. The tattered remnants of like a ticket slot, like one of those take your number type of things.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to assume that they're like ride token tickets and take the roll of them.
They're very similar.
Whatever's left from the explosion.
Yep. Amongst the charred remains, you can see it's something. It refers to something called the music of Richard Dunwich. Apparently, this little Eyebot was going about its business, giving tickets to people before it got ambushed and shot.
It had it coming.
And it made us feel creeped out. And now it intrigues us. It's not an Enclave bot.
Rebecca, since you're playing around with the radio, trying to get it to come in more clearly, like fiddling with the dials, and you do get the frequency that the voice is broadcasting in. Instead, it comes in like much stronger, much clearer. And just as you do, you hear that shot ring out from out front. You kind of like jump, you lose the dial, you turn it back, and it seems to be something on repeat. That basically says, this is Dr. Shepard from Mount Central Clinic. If anyone gets this, we need help. And it just seems to be on repeat. It's a female voice just on repeat.
Chris, do I know where that is?
Let's make a... Let's call that an intelligence and medicine roll.
I still have my lab coat
on. It's not a clinic you're familiar with.
Okay.
Can I give her the map? Oh, I'm not there. I have the map at the window.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's entirely possible that it's not an actual hospital, or it's a hospital that you used to know whose name has changed over time.
It could be a facility.
And what was the name of it again?
Mount Central. Mount Central Clinic.
Weird. That doesn't sound familiar.
And it just seems to be like on repeat.
They're either flooded or dead.
Or it's on repeat because it's like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. If they weren't flooded, they'd have someone on watch, and that someone on watch would be manning the radio. We should get this gear back and see if we can find out where these people are.
Yeah, as I say, that radio is only really a receiver anyway. All right, well, let's try and finish up our night, and we'll get back and then see which flashpoint to rush off to next. That facility or something else. Get back to sleep. Squirt bottles.
Actually, it's your turn, man. This happened at the end of my shift, at the beginning of your shift.
That's what I said. Get back to bed. Squirt, squirt, squirt.
Yeah. Well, I'll give you the map of Oroville to look over in the morning.
Okay.
Are you doing okay there, Anita? You sounded pretty wheezy these days.
No, it may just be where I have my mic. I mean, I've had a cold for 3 weeks.
And dry air don't help.
No. Anytime I get a cold, it moves into my lungs and sets up a neighborhood and starts inviting family over, and yeah, for like decades. Really... Yeah, it's not pleasant.
That's rough.
Makes me really glad that we don't have any kids still in school now.
Just to ferry stuff back and forth.
Oh man!
Oh my gosh! Ever since I started doing distance learning with my daughter, we took her out of school and doing it from home over the computer. We haven't had any of those, wild illnesses running through our house like at all.
Imagine.
Or the forever cold.
It's almost like kids are vectors or something.
And even at the Taekwondo that she goes to, they have strict rules of if you're even sniffling, you're not allowed to be there.
Because we'll turn you around.
Yeah, they'll kick you right out if you're looking at all sick. Good. Your kid, just stay away if you're sick. Yeah. It's been great.
It's nice to have when people and places step up and aren't relying on premiers and other similar position people. They're trying to kill your entire province.
Yeah, they're really working on that out here too.
I think they're copying notes back and forth, to be honest.
Right? Like, what the fuck's happening again? No politics. We're here for this. We can talk politics after.
Well, I mean, we're talking pre-apocalyptic wasteland where we live versus post-apocalyptic game.
Yes.
All right. So your night passes uneventfully.
After the eventfulness.
After the eventfulness.
Can I try to fix some of my injuries?
You certainly can. For those of you who have injuries, which I think at this point is everybody.
Yeah, do we recover hit points?
Hit points refresh to full.
Okay.
So what's the check I'm not going to make?
Yep.
Okay, give me
it's been a while since I've had to make a recovery test.
So it is endurance and survival.
Yeah.
The difficulty is 4.
Yeah, because the fights and all. Yeah, that sucks. So I could use like 1 AP to put.
Take one. Take a die.
No. My
Oh, nice,
leg
Mass.
is still.
Woo! Barely.
I'll take one.
So I choose which one I remove, right?
So you recover from 1 injury plus an additional injury for every 2 action points spent.
We don't have any more, so it's fine.
Yeah. Dang.
But yes, you choose which one is healed.
I'll get my
So-
left legs because
I was so close with that reroll.
Yeah, 4 successes hard, man.
Well, it's because of how active we were.
But with that, you guys kind of pick up, kind of like, okay, take a peek out.
Yeah. I like my odds of not getting re-injured, okay, as long as we don't run into more Cazadors, but
God, I hope not.
because I've got pretty good armor. You know, I'm usually hard to hit, but you know, once that poison gets into me,
Yeah. So as everybody kind of like gets up like stiff and sore, everybody can cross off a food and or water.
yep.
Food and beverage.
Here, I'm gonna go with the Blanco mac and cheese. And
I'll
I'll
take
take one of the dirty water.
Also some
Cupid
potato
water.
crisps and Brahmin milk.
I'm gonna need to, stop a little bit next time because I'm half empty. Don't have anything anymore.
Sweet roll and a.
I think I'll have some apples.
Well, we do have some
Seems appropriate
Some,
for a
uh,
doctor.
pure water. I'm gonna drink one of the pure water. And you already took off the sweet roll for me?
Yeah,
I didn't know.
I did.
Oh, B did. Okay.
Boy, is he basically like, oh, I'm gonna pop off my helmet, dump my potato crisps in there, and then pour a thing of Brahmin milk. Excellent. It's just like cereal.
Oh,
And then
Oh,
rinse it out.
God.
With the remnants of dirty water. After I'm done.
Oh, that's nasty. Ugh. You do not want sour milk smell in your helmet.
No, that's why I rinse it out with water after.
Buh.
Yeah, but they can drink the dirty water.
Yeah, exactly.
Ugh.
I rinsed out, put back in a bucket in a bottle.
I mean, hey, at least we're
So
not
nasty.
down to eating canned dog food.
Yeah.
and you know what? It is still better than Puffs.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Because those are gross.
Better than shredded wheat too.
No. I mean, puffs are better. Shredded wheat is better than puffs. And
Mhm.
yeah.
And potato crisps and Brahmin milk are better than shredded wheat.
Yeah.
No.
There's a hierarchy of cereal.
Ugh.
But you guys can very carefully, because you're like, if we run into that Deathclaw or more Cazadors or that Yao Guai, we're pretty fucked.
Yeah, we're running low on bullets.
And you guys can safely pull yourselves out of Orville Junction in time to cash out for salvageable.
Nice.
Yay.
Ah.
The best part is we only really have to turn in the trophy items.
Pretty much. You can keep all of your other stuff if you turn in the trophy items.
Yeah.
Wait, we could turn in like 200 junk for an extra 200 points.
No, I need the mats. Well, I
no,
mean,
we can
couple
see
of
how much everyone else's points are and then go, here's Bird and Diz, I think we still win.
So yeah, in terms of things, several of the teams that went in didn't come back out.
Yeah.
The Brotherhood of Steel comes back, but they apparently have nothing to turn in.
Weird. It's It's like they were there for a different purpose, or the loot that they grabbed went to a different people because they're not going to turn it back over.
Right?
So with the record, Rusty's like, yeah, like he takes the record, he like puts it on his little jukebox. The mayor here, Addison. It's like, oh, this is the one issue that I needed to complete my Grognak collection. And then she realizes that she mentioned out loud that she's got a complete collection of Grognak the Barbarian.
Boise totally not going, if I just kill her and take them all. Like, totally not.
Where's your house? I mean,
Boise's log. Dumbass. Mayor has stuff.
But that is enough to get you to cinch you guys the victory.
Woo.
yay!
Finding the two albums definitely cinched it.
Yeah.
But that does count as a quest completed, so luck refreshes.
Yay! Boise like, I went out there and I got a refresh and I still came back dry.
Man, we had a refresh and I didn't even use it.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Arkham. Fuck you.
Arkham's just really fucking good with his gun, okay? That's the only thing he's good with. That gun.
And they do turn over the case of Blamco, the modded 10mm, the ballistic weave. Trying to remember, I can't actually find my list of where I wrote down the prizes.
I don't think I wrote it down.
Yeah.
So I remember those things. It's an entire case of Blamco.
Yeah.
The ballistic weave is enough to basically outfit one outfit with ballistic weave Mark 1. And the 10mm is... I'll have to find the actual stats for that. I know it was automatic, but I put something else on it as well. And I can't remember
you did have something else. I can't remember what either.
I looked at both of my notepads to say Fallout notes, and neither one of them had the treasure list. I'm like, what the fuck did I call it? And the funny thing is, last game, I actually looked it up, so I know it's here.
Because you remembered last game.
Because I remembered last game.
Yeah, I found... we entered the contest August 6th, and, like, out of game August 6th.
Yeah.
But I didn't write down... I wrote down how old Rebecca was that year. But I didn't write down what the prizes were.
Yep. I'll find them and I'll post them to the chat.
My notes have failed me.
And I know it was also like a case of ammunition to go with the 10mm.
Yeah.
I think so.
But you guys have successfully completed Salvage Bowl.
Woo, rep.
Yes, you guys do get reputation with Orville Junction. You do have a nearby place in case you want to actually set up shop nearby. If you want to actually have a settlement, if you want to go and get Bob, your ex-legionary. Or if you're just going to like fuck off and leave him behind at the train station going, guys.
I mean, he's got a safe place to stay.
He's got a safe place. He's got a couple days worth of food. He's got a gun.
That's like better than when we found him for sure.
He can pull himself.
And albino Deathclaw like a block away.
I mean, yeah.
Bob is literally now like a starting character in a Fallout game.
Right? Hey, there you go. If anybody dies, I was worried that some people were going to die. I mean, that was really freaking bad.
That Cassador was nasty.
Yes.
I was concerned.
The persistent damage.
Man, I was so glad I had the high look.
I just can't believe my role though. Like,
But yeah, managing to keep the queen stun locked for like the entire combat,
Yeah.
huge difference.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
But everybody gets 200 and 250 XP.
Nice.
And we will pick up in the new year, folks. You guys do now have time to rest and recover and heal. So when we pick up, all of your injuries will be healed.
Yay.
Yeah,
You
so
got-
I'll take that off now. So I don't
Yeah.
forget about it later.
Yeah.
Got 250 you said?
250.
Yeah, so we're at 3161.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
And we can use our Discord to talk about if we're going to actually use our train station settlement.
So yeah, it is available as a settlement if you guys want.
And we do have a couple quests here in this area
Yeah,
that we can go on and other explorations.
definitely a couple things.
I need to hit up the store and see if I can't buy some more ammo for my gun.
What kind of a gun are you using?
44.
44 mag.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Now-
a specific one.
Now that we're back, I can get some 10mm back off of Janice for my chain gun.
Yes, Rusty's Relics and Provisions Incorporated does generally carry 308, 38, 44 Magnum, 10mm, and shotgun shells.
Yeah.
He's just waiting for the Brahmin trader to come in to refresh his store since somebody cleared him out like a week ago.
I don't
Can't
know who you're
imagine
talking
now.
to about.
What? Yeah.
But that's another
You
reason.
need to
Another
up-
reason why we should stay in the area. He regularly stocks our ammo.
I mean,
Yeah, like all of our ammo.
Yeah.
Hey, Rusty, you need to actually carry more of this ammo for us.
I get what I can get.
I will clear you out every time of your 44 ammo.
But the thing is,
You
like
get me more than 8.
through our working in the area reputation and like throwing caps down in advance, we might be able to grow his inventory.
Exactly. It's like,
yeah.
I
Well,
can-
hey, how much to invest in his store? Oh wait, I can't do that yet.
Yeah.
you need a local leader.
Yeah.
Level 2.
But yes, you guys can decide whether you want to set up a settlement here or not. You do have a few things in the area that you can still do. You got some friends. You've got a local friendly vendor.
Mm. And a
We
bench.
do have some more and
And
quests in this area for these people.
you can definitely do quests for these people. You know that, I mean, there's still brotherhood in the area. There's gangs always. There's an evil cult someplace in the ruins of the town. The Legion is nearby-ish.
I would
Clinic?
say somewhere in there. We know where it is. We just went. We're not gonna mess with that right now.
We need to get rid of these brotherhood bills.
And you know that some little kids randomly found like advanced alien technology.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And we've
Oh,
got the rival bands of raiders on the other side, on the opposing strip malls to check in on.
That's right. All kinds of things
Yeah.
in the area.
and sometime in the future, I have to take a companion psychic mole rat.
Right.
Perfect. So we will pick up in the new year with some new quests and some new wasteland adventuring.
Sounds
Looking
good.
forward to it.
Perfect. So everybody, if I don't talk to you before then, everybody have a good Christmas, good New Year's, or whatever other holiday you celebrate.
Happy winter Eamus and holidays.
And we'll see everybody in the new year.
Are we
Happy
doing
holidays.
Twilight 2K next week?
I think Tony plans to do Twilight 2000. My availability on Saturday is super iffy because that's when we do our Christmas hamper deliveries.
Okay, so you and Anita would both be out.
No, it's just me.
No.
Yeah.
Just him.
It'd just be Anita.
Yeah, it's a work thing for me. That being said, I'm usually home by like 2:00. So I'll probably jump in when I get home. But I may be late, or I may be really tired. We'll
Yeah.
see.
I'd say usually Chris's biggest thing